Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to work on the MS170 Stihl. We've got a couple upgrades to do to it, so stick around and I'll show you what we're doing. Okay, so the first upgrade we're doing is we're going to add a set of dogs to this saw. We're doing that. This is a lemon saw. That's really all we use it for. I'm not going to add the dogs just so I can start cutting down trees with it. The dogs are going to be on there just to help cutting limbs get a better bite on it. So that'll be the first thing we add. Okay, so this first upgrade is pretty simple. Actually, both of them are pretty simple. So first thing we got to do is get the bore off. Now both upgrades that we're doing is going to require the side cover and the bar to be off. First thing I'm going to do is go ahead and take this saw and the side cover over to the other shop and just use some air, clean all this up. So I'll be back here in just a second. Okay, well, get everything cleaned up. So this factory saw comes with these plastic dogs kind of molded into the case. Those are embarrassing. Stihl, I don't know if anybody's watching this video from there, but quit doing that, please. Okay, so the dogs I bought, I got them off Amazon. It came with a, they come with 2 and then 4 screws. But all we're gonna need is 2 screws and 1 dog. And it's just gonna fit right up in here. Put a screw in there and a screw there. Now the screws are a T27 Torx. A coarse thread to go into that plastic. So let's get that thread on pretty quick. This plastic isn't threaded, so we're cutting threads as we go. It does have the holes for it. Okay, that's gonna make a huge difference on this little thing. Okay, well, while I'm here, I haven't checked the bearing inside the clutch bell in a while, so now's a good time to do that. Okay, don't lose that. Take the washer off. Okay. Now's a good time to grease that bearing and inspect it. Bearing looks fine, but it's getting a little dry, so let's put a little grease on it. So all I'm going to use is a basically a wheel bearing grease to put on it. It don't take a lot, just a little bit. Okay, when you put this back in, there's these little notches in here. There's a little notch up in here that'll fit up in. Okay. Brake still works. Put Put the washer back on, and then the little E-clip. Okay, simple as that. All right, guys, I just want to jump in here. If you guys are finding any of this kind of information helpful, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thanks. Okay, so this next upgrade I'm really looking forward to, almost as much as the dogs. We are installing, this is the part number for it, but we're taking this front chain adjuster, we're going to take that off of there and make it a side chain adjuster. All we have to do is buy this kit and install it. The side cover already has the adjustment hole in it, so let's do that. Okay, the first thing we're going to need to do is get this old one out. We should just be able to kind of wiggle it back and forth. This has been in here for quite a few years, so it may take a little more persuasion. Oops. Okay. There's a side tensioner, factory Stihl, or excuse me, the front tensioner for it. So I'm going to put this up somewhere with the rest of my Stihl stuff, and we'll have it. Okay, so that's the part number again. For this is OEM parts. Here's what the kit comes with. Okay, so that's everything it comes with, and that's everything we need for it. First thing we're going to do is take this gear and this plastic wheel. We're going to put that in through there. I'm going to go ahead and put a little grease on all this while I assemble it. Make sure it's going to go in, yeah, going just like that on that side. This side is where the adjuster will slide back and forth. This is where the gear is going to go. So let me get the grease. It's not going to take a lot, just a little bit on there. Just don't want any of this stuff to be dry. Okay, so that piece fits through there like that. And there's where the adjuster will be now. Next piece we're going to put in is that screw. Just put a little grease on the threads and a little grease on the gear. And that piece is going to fit right down below this way. Okay, so now we want to take this piece, and it's going to slide down right over that. There's a threaded hole. And we'll take us either our scrunch or a flat screwdriver and rotate this counterclockwise, and that's going to thread this back into here. Oh, gear's popping out. Okay. Let's see if I can thread part of this in here. Get it started. Too much. No, I'm not going to be able to. Okay. Maybe. Nope, don't have enough room to go that way. I think it might be easier to take this out for now. Or pull it up enough where it's out of the way. Okay. Okay, once you got your assembly together, you have to make sure this hole is open up right here. Wipe this hole out real quick. And this is going to fit right in there. There's a hole right back in here that this side adjuster is going to bolt with. So I just add a little more grease to these gears, all these threads. This will just pop in here. Okay, that's in. The screw that comes with it, it's also a T27. Swap hands. I'm not left-handed. Okay. Last step is going to be putting this little cover right over the front here. That's just to keep debris and stuff from coming in this front. All this does is snap in, just like that. Okay, so all this stuff all the plastic should be about flush there. That's the mounting hole, your adjuster, and your little cover. So that's in. It all seems to work just like it should. So now we'll get the bar and chain side cover thread back on. Alright guys, those were two very simple and cheap upgrades to do that's going to make this MS170 a whole lot nicer to operate, and it should make it work a lot better. If you found any of this information helpful, please subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell, give the video a thumbs up, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks.